Why is it saying it's unstable? We'll give it just a second before we try to really do anything. Let me get this shared on Twitter real quick. Or I'm sorry, X. Still says unstable. I don't know what's going on. Alright. We'll just get started anyway. There we go. Alright, where are we going here? Talking to Otto. Wait, let's... Do we have any... Nope. No quests right now.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang.
Alright, it seems to be doing okay. Bitrate's still really low and it says it's unstable.
On the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
We love Uncle Byron.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Alright, where's Uncle Byron at? Oh, he's down there.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Kick his rocky butt. 'Cause he's got no hands right now.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Definitely got some Aladdin vibes going on with the music.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands. Let's look around here. Okay.
Our destination
Scorpions,
lies
of
over that
course.
dune, beyond the ruins.
It's the frickin' desert.
Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sand.
The desert is a place I have no interest in going. I don't like heat anyway. Yeah.
years ago,
Helldiver.
when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
Aw.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
He just wanted to go home and meet his baby brother. Oh, that's an obelisk. Whee! Dang, he gets to going. Holy cow. Make for the Dalimil Inn. Oh, look at the chocobo tracks. Just checking for quests.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalimil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink?
It's making me hot just looking at it. And I'm sitting near an air vent.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
I can't imagine how much or how uncomfortable on your butt riding a horse would have to be all the time if that was your sole means of transportation. Riding a bike's bad enough. Like, anytime I go on a bike ride, my butt's always sore for a couple of days. Yeah, I know you'll get used to it, but clearly I don't ride enough. I've been trying to ride the stationary bikes at the gym. I'll still just stick to the elliptical.
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
I wonder if chocobo tastes like chicken.
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
I'm digging that girl's outfit. Damn. She's so pretty.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Bless you. And there we go with the dogs. You don't need anything. You don't.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
You don't need
Why
anything,
the
Trudy.
Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin. We'll never know.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. There we go. Never fails. Soon as I sit down to stream, Trudy wants something. Stan doesn't care. It's always her that wants something.
Bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Oops.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Oh, shit.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Yeah, your brother's about to start a bar fight.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads. But we've got business in Camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Oh, damn.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Good. Wipe your mouth. We love Uncle Byron.
Take you.
Try it.
Your worst nightmare. No, really, I just messed your whole day up.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Dude's a mess. Dang, she's springy. Oh, that's pretty.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Give me 1 second, I gotta let them back in. The perils of dog parenthood. Ooh, I have another follower. Thank you, whoever you are. 15 more, and I have enough to make affiliate. That's the goal.
Clive?
We thought about it. Problem is, we gotta figure out a way to keep the cats from going out. Because the cats are strictly indoor. I think they make those ones that have like the collars on them with locks or things that unlock it. He left the carrots. Yeah, I think we'll look into those.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
No quests around here.
Lights and buds! Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then.
Go big or go home.
Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Getting to the bottom of my greens is kind of gritty. Ugh. 1 second. Yay, health.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Wait. You have ice in them that makes them nice and cold, but...
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Hey, pup. Oh, you look kind of skinny there.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you.
So, it's like Blackthorn.
A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Cid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Oh, here's somebody.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Why do I have a feeling shit's about to get real?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it. Get him.
Yep. That is so satisfying, too. I mean, I suppose I could play on a harder level, but hell no, I like just mowing them down. Smack!
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure?
Almost sounds like a gentleman's club.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Needed to a silken soft.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Okay, rude.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions.
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Well, at least you're upfront and honest about it.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might
Byron,
as well
chill.
hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age?
Don't push
But
it.
Enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalimil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalimil.
Hardly. Sorry, dude. Wrong button.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
A deposit?
The juiciest meat for greens-fed birds. One bite and you'll be begging for...
Once you go flat. Oh, I'm sure that's like... Oh, that's non-bread. Ooh. Ooh, I might have to go to the store later and get some of that, because I've got some leftover chicken curry in the fridge that I'm going to reheat for dinner.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
I made a batch of it last night at work, and there was still quite a bit left after me and my partner demolished our share.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some...
I'm sure in more ways than one.
With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
She knows which side her bread is buttered on.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress. If they pay...
There's so many ways I could go with that. Oh, wait. Did I already? Oh no, I still have one more to talk to.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a restroom break and get something to drink. Alright, should be good for a while. Alright, let's go check on Byron.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want?
Sorry.
Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
What's he doing up there?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you now? I need to drink.
Me too, sister. Genuine cactuar needles, imported from across the sea. What? Just one prick in your little sparrows. Oh my god. This game is full of some weird shit. This is not helpful. Where the hell is Byron? Is this the direction I just came from? Yes. Sorry, Torgal. Didn't mean to run you over. Okay, there we go.
Sense. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That
Sneaky, sneaky.
Popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, we are heading the right direction. Nope, we need to go back the other way. Dang, Torgal. Gosh. I'm just running everybody over today, aren't I? God dang it. Oh, I need to get back down there. Okay, that's why.
Why is the tavern shut?
Because we had a little scuffle, okay? Whee! Wait, is there anything down here? Can we go in here? No, we can't go in here. Nope, no boxes. That water is so pretty, though. Is that crystal clear? Dude, he's fast. He's fast for an old man. Get him, Torgal. One thing I've noticed about this game is you cover a lot of distance fast. Like, it does not take you long to get where you need to be.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Pretty.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
You can try.
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good! I'm just getting warmed up. Over here!
Stay down.
Over here!
This one.
Over here!
No! Quit healing yourself. Stop that. Damn! Royal Chaplain. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. No. I don't think Byron and Torgal have got him. Good lord. Where did you two come from? Oh, poor chocobos, I'm sorry. Torgal's doing a flip.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly.
Hey, you got the job done.
His way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalimil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name. So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
Rude.
I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs.
You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Gavel the...
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Cid.
Umia Lostelan. Tuisa Kelis.
I'm trusting you, Cid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
That's it? Dang, okay. Where's the amount of gil I... Oh, down there. Ooh, I have almost 80,000 gil.
I've never even forged a butter knife before. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Hop to it, dude.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Needed to a silken softness.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is
We'll
it?
just go with something.
First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Nor is easy to sharpen.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Silver platters.
Sorry, Byron. Bathhouse attendant.
Are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
You sound a little nervous there, sis.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer next time.
Starting to get a little aggravated here.
Just look.
Are they hiding somewhere? Are they back here?
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
He ain't doing much crushing right now.
They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true.
Oh, here we go.
We can make our way back to the factory.
Yeah. What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter? Why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Anything I can interest you in? Here you are. Fare you well.
Alright. Let's go back and talk to this guy.
Hanging lanterns, keep the doctors from your silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
It would make a fine.
That got me thinking about that naan bread right now. Warm it up, put some butter on it. Mmm.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is gonna be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Stop! She loves to lick. Never met a cat that licks as much as she does. She's too dang sweet, though. Can I jump that? No, I can't. She's stuck on a rock. That's funny. Dang! How the hell do I get over there? Oh, I'm freaking going the wrong way entirely. Seriously.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for
Lucy.
a little while.
She just sits right in front of the TV. Or right in front of the monitor. Alright, that seems like the right way to go. He's so funny, he just tucks his head and goes. Yeah. Sounds just like the music from Agrabah in Kingdom Hearts. Hi.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but...
Some pretty swords.
You tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to Ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to Ash. With iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you
His
enough,
interest
Clive.
is piqued now. He needs to
You'll have no
know.
trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. See you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Be back. I'm gonna take a restroom break. Alrighty, let's go gather some limestone. You serious? Here, we'll just go back down this way.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Yeah, good luck.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
It's a freaking desert.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Plates and pots!
Hanging lanterns! Keep it up!
Oh.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Yeah, that's a lot of limestone.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's
Yeah,
den,
we're pretty used to that by
one
now.
thing, that you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Looks like snow. You almost need sunglasses to look at it. Oh, that reminds me, I need to order my Pit Viper sunglasses today. Louis convinced me to get a pair of Pit Vipers, and I found one that I liked.
We should get going soon.
Just look at the made from the stoutest stoneware.
Needed.
Light meat and dark.
Yes, they're quite sweet.
Here you go, my friend.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that? You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so.
Make this poor dude squirm a while.
But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy. Heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
One thing Clive could always use more of, and that's blades. Alright, we got somebody else to help over here. Let's see, do we just have the one? Yeah, we just have the one.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and fresh bread, warm from the oven. Plates and pots! Silver platters!
Oh.
Just like they eat everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned.
That's a rad looking jacket.
Are you alright?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Poor guy.
Perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnov Terraces and tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Dang, that's way the heck down there. Alright, we're gonna be at this for a little while. Oh, Torgal, move, dude.
Just look at the detail. Wait inside.
Incense.
We should get going soon.
So bright.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now.
Let me double check, make sure I'm going the right. Yeah, I'm going the right way.
Something awful's taken up residence in the Springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Well, usually I don't, so we're just gonna go screw around. That's so pretty, though. That water is beautiful.
By the flames. That explains the heat. This one.
Bath bomb. Lucy! I swear, this cat. And you can't see her because the camera's above where she would be. But she's like running around down here. Ow! Really? Oh, faithful. What's this thing supposed to be? Maybe he's extra hot? Bam! Yeah!
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
This is no good.
Well.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the
Take a
oven.
sniff.
Plates and pots! There he is. The man. Sweet incense. What?
Wow, clearly I'm not paying attention. Got him off my own little world.
I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now,
That'd be a cool experience, going to like a bathhouse or something. That's an interesting concept.
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I've burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Alright, I think we've done enough damage around here.
At the detail, the craftsmanship. You're looking at a future family heirloom.
Ooh, pretty.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah, my nose. Ugh. Ooh. Oh, nope, that's not it. Okay, wrong one. Yeah. Ah, sorry. Let's see here. Gallop. Wait, hang on. Look at this. Look at this. Byron's got his own chocobo. And it's the same chocobo that he had when he was a teenager that saved his life. She got free and she'd just been doing her own thing for 13 years.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the Vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am.
You're doing what you had to do to survive. Especially with his psychotic bitch of a mother.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know?
Clive's dad was a good guy.
Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch!
Rude. Oh, no, this guy again.
I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead.
No, ma'am.
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak. But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do?
Listen, sister, you're gonna have to move. You are right in front of the monitor. I can't see anything.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedict.
Hi, Camilla Addison. How are you?
She too drank.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Power beyond human understanding.
She did.
I'm doing well. Got about another 20 more minutes in the stream. We'll be wrapping up for the day.
I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Here, let me pause it so I don't miss any of this. I try to stream about 3 to 4 days a week. It depends on my work schedule. I work on an ambulance, so my schedule's erratic and I work 48-hour shifts. I don't post my schedule on Twitch because it changes every week. But if you go in my channel bio and click on my Twitter link, I always have that week's schedule pinned to the top. And and obviously if anything changes, I'll post something. But it varies. I do the best I can to try to put in about 8 hours a week. So that I'm getting ready to start back at school Monday. Thank you for asking, though. I almost always play RPGs. Usually something like this. I also play a lot of Assassin's Creed. I'm really excited for Mirage to come out next month, I think. I may give Baldur's Gate 3 a try, too. I'm not sure. My husband's playing that on PC, but it doesn't release for the PlayStation until next month, so we'll see. Almost strictly RPGs. Sure, you can send me some of your work through Discord. I have a full graphics package right now. Like, I have all my artwork. So I don't need anything at the moment, but I'm always willing to look at other people's work. Ew. Oh, this guy looks fun. Yeah, absolutely. I'm always happy to look at it.
Orcs.
I have no idea. Oh, they're orcs. They're orcs. He just said that.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Wouldn't put it past him. Give me 1 second. Let me open my Discord here. Contacts are feeling kind of weird. But yeah, all of my social links, it's Lindsay Wants Noodles. Let me open this back up here. Everything is in my channel bio. Discord, Twitter, Instagram. I think Instagram's in there too. I can't remember. TikTok, not that I ever use it. Link is expired. Okay. I'll have to figure out what's wrong with that here in a little bit, but yeah, same as my channel name, Lindsay Wants Noodles. But I'll get that figured out later. What's wrong with the link? I haven't started using Discord too much yet. Hopefully once I get a little bit bigger following built up, I'll be able to use it more.
They've spotted us. With me
I just got your friend request, Camilla. Thank you. Once I get done here, I'll accept it. Which actually, I could probably go ahead and just do that now. Hold on. My contacts are bothering me. Pending. Got you approved. Ah! There we go. Problem solved. Help me out here, Torgal. Okay, thank you. See ya. Thank you for the follow, too, by the way. Orcish fodder.
So much for the men of the Rock. Dhalmekia's finest.
I'll take a look at that here in about 10 minutes. I'll be calling it a day, and I'll take a look at all that then. Boom. Could be worse. They're not Akashic. Dude, settle down. It's like he had too much momentum build up and had to burn it off. Not gonna lie, his semi-prime voice is kind of hot. Literally and figuratively. Got him. Alright, let's get regather my bearings here. So I got my Pit Viper sunglasses ordered. I'll definitely have to wear them when I stream when they come in. They're freaking awesome. Louis convinced me I needed them. I think he was right.
Stairs.
Well, that's one way to get your steps in, dude. Stay down. So speaking of steps, I started working out again. Started working with a trainer. My motivation is to do a Tifa Lockhart cosplay. I've already got all that stuff saved, and yeah, it's gonna look awesome. I've already got the hair for it. Well, not the length, but the color.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
I don't know, ask him. Bruh, how'd you get in here? I'm gonna get past this guy and then I'll go ahead and log off. Because once I get to a certain point, it's gonna be a while before I'll get to a save point. So we're gonna take down this orcish warlord and then peace out for the day. Oh, staggered. Cool. Let me wrap this up. Alrighty. Ladies and germs, I think that's going to be it for the night, so see y'all later.